think so. You only one child. Maybe that child will be a selfish person.
Yes. And what are your parents like?
Yeah. What are your parents like?
Yes.
Can I'm sorry, I don't understand clearly about this question. Can you
Maybe
explain it for me?
the parent. What are your parents like? Look like.
Look like.
Look like. Oh no.
Uh,
Oh, I think.
it means
Um.
the look like or the
Maybe the. Huh? I don't understand the question. What are your
uh,
parents like?
I will use Google. What are your parents like?
What are
You
your parents like? Bố mẹ bạn thích gì hả? Trông có nghĩa là sao? Đẹp hay gì đó hả? Look like đúng rồi. What? Cái này tại vì
kiểu
are
như là
your...
về hình dáng tính cách đó hả?
Em cũng không biết nếu mà nói về hình cái nếu mà câu đúng thì what do
Đúng
your parents look like? Trông như thế
đúng
nào?
đó. Đúng đó, chị thấy trên mạng có câu này đó.
Có hả chị? What are your parents like? Chắc là nói về tính cách với là ngoại hình hay sao đó.
Họ nói thế này. My mother is a wonderful woman, có vẻ là về kiểu giới thiệu về ngoại hình rồi tính cách gì đấy, kiểu bố mẹ bạn như thế nào ấy, kiểu thế.
Dạ, cho nó giống như câu what do your parents look like?
Đấy, kiểu look like, nhưng mà cái này nó cũng không phải chỉ có cái look like kiểu bề ngoài đâu, mà nó còn cả tính cách, kiểu như thế. Thấy trên mạng nó trả lời thế.
Hay cái là dạ.
Okay. My mother is an active woman.
Active?
Active, năng động ấy, đúng không? Active woman.
How do you
Năng động
spell?
ấy. Năng động ấy, phải không? Active hay là activity? Active.
I got it.
Năng động.
Active.
Yes. Active woman, and she is good at earning money. But from my view, she's not good at housework. At the housework.
Yeah.
But anyway, she like to study, but she just started at fourth grade, and when we were when I was a child, my mother often encouraged me try to study, try to work hard, um, to have more chance in my career. And I think uh, I I can got something like now. The reason is the main reason is uh, my mother the encouragement. Kiểu khích lệ.
And what do your parents do?
What do the parents do? My my mother is my mother um, is to an accountant in a factory in a cement in a cement factory, and my father was worker, civil worker. Có phải em hỏi là bố mẹ chị làm nghề gì không?
Dạ đúng chị.
But now they are retired. But now they retired.
And maybe your parent is my parents are
65 years old.
65, yeah.
65 years old.
My parents are smaller than your parents.
Yes, I think so, because you are much younger than me.
Yeah.
Even you are the biggest child in your family. Why I'm the third the third children in my family, and my biggest sister is 40 years old.
Yes.
Over 40 years old.
My parents are a farmer.
What are your
My parents are farmers.
parents like? Are farmers.
Yes. They usually get up early to work on the farm, and maybe they are very hardworking.
Very
Although
hardworking.
although they are very busy with work, but they often take care of my children, my siblings in my family. And my mother is a wonderful woman. And as well my father as well. And they usually encourage me to study when I was a child. Um, and you know, when I have a trouble in my life or study, I usually share many things with my family, and they usually encourage me and help me to overcome many difficulties in my life. Yeah. And
I think your parents are great. The parents are great.
When back in high school, when I was contemplating what I should study in the university, I got a big shout from my father that uh, my major bring me a decent job in the future. So I decided to choose this major because when I was high school, I didn't know to uh, what kind of a major to study, but my father advised me a lot. So I decided to apply my business English. Yeah.
Can you share everything with the parents, like the friends, like the friends?
Yes. Um, I remember that When I was a kid, my father was very strict and controlled me a lot. But um, after attend uh, after I studied at university, I consider my parents as my friends, and I usually share many things with them and
Mm.
talk, yeah, talk all things about my life with them.
Great.
And do you spend more time with your family, the small family and large
Mm,
family?
yes, yes. I spend almost my free time with my small family, also my large family. Fortunately, I am now I'm living near my sister family and my brother's family, so we can so I can spend much time with my sibling, the family. But with my parents, I am I didn't spend much time with my parents because uh, they uh, li- they are living in my country. Is far from uh, my city where I'm living now.
Yeah. And how often do you come back home to visit your parents?
About I often come my I often visit my my parents about 4 to 5 times a year.
For five
For
times a year,
mm,
yeah. So
for
long,
four to
so
five
long.
times a year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um, I for me, I now spend more time with my family because until I moved to the new city for studying at university, I don't have more time and I very busy with work and study. Um, maybe 1 month I will come back home to visit my parents
And man, yes.
by motorbike or by bus
Motorbike.
because the distance from my hometown to Danang City is about 120 kilometers. So I usually use my motorbike to come back home. It takes me 3 hours by motorbike.
Yes. I think you should uh, visit your uh, parents free frequently because now you are a student. Uh, the I think the free time uh, is more than when you're work,
Yes,
and you can arrange your time to visit your family, and in addition, when you get married, you have to share your time with your husband, the family. So you will not have much time for your family. So I
Uh,
think now, so I think now, uh, you can spend much time with your parents.
yes, of course.
Mm,
Because I get married, I don't have more time for the parents.
parent-in-law.
And in your family, who are you close at?
In my family, my mother is my closest.
Why?
uh, because I can share everything with my mother from the difficulty or happiness in my life, from problem in my children or problem with my uh, husband or my working. I tell everything with my mother, and my mother often gives me advice
Mm,
for each situation.
yes.
Even now, my this years my mother live with my small family, because she helped me to look up to my uh, younger child children.
Yeah. For me, I depends on if maybe no mother is closest in my family when I was a child and now. But um, if I have a difficult situation in my life, I will call my father because
Ah,
my father helped me to solve this problem. But
mm,
about a love or study, I will call my mother to talk to with her to share with her, not my father.
yes.
Yeah,
Um, I think all the daddy in the world uh, often do like that, uh,
yeah,
because our father uh, doesn't talk so much as the mother, but when we need, they often give us the good advice.
yeah. Maybe I think so.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
and
the
yeah,
daddy often keep you know, came down better than the mother.
yes. Uh, and do you prefer spending time with your family or for friends?
uh, I prefer spending time with my family. I'm
Family.
I'm a family. I'm actually a family person. Almost my free time, as I spending for my family. Sometimes I go out and I hang out with my friends, but not much.
Mm, uh, for me, for friend and family are very important for me to spend time. As I told you, as I had many trouble or have many difficulties in my life. I will call my parents, but
Mm,
uh, sometimes I want to hang out with my friends for relaxing or um, recharge my body after nerve-wracking time of work at university. And we can go shopping to buy new clothes, or um, we go out for food street at university, and it is very happy for me to
mm,
spending time to spend time.
Yes, friend is very is also important. When I were student, I
Yeah.
also spend much time with my friends to just to study together or to go out together. But when
Yes.
I got married, when I got married and I have children, I I changed. I spend more time for my family and my children.
And
Mm.
but you can organize many party with your friends, and you and your husband take part in this party.
Mm, yeah, yeah, but now my job is also busy, so I always feel that I don't have enough time for my children,
Oh,
and I'm afraid that my children feel sad uh, because I have to go to work from all day the morning to the evening. So I just want to spend my free time for my children, or
yeah.
even when or even when I go out with my friend, I uh, I go I go with my children.
uh, and nó cô chờ em một tí, nó chạy ra mất rồi, câu hỏi ra mất rồi.
Who is your best friend?
Who is your best friend? And you can tell me about your best friend.
My best friend uh, is a boy who was my classmate in my university,
Uh, boy,
and
not girl.
yes, because I studied in
uh,
electrical system major, so
there are many
so
boys
almost
in at university.
almost my classmate uh, not, and now my college uh, are men, not women.
Yeah.
So my best friend and my close friend are, are boys.
Um,
Mm,
and when I was a student at high school, I had a best friend, and now she is studying at uh, economic university, and we will maintain the relationship between I and my best friend until high school to now.
mm.
Yeah.
Is your roommate now?
No,
No.
because the distance from my university and your uh, her university is far. So I I don't living together.
Yeah, yeah.
But sometimes if I have free time, I and my best friend hang out to go shopping or coffee shop to uh, share many things about study at university together.
Yes, for me, me and my best friend now, we got married and we also work. We also work in the same city.
Yeah.
So so now we play the family. My husband, also my friend, and
Oh,
sometimes we have dinner or we go out together for children, for my children and my friend the children play together.
yeah. It is very wonderful.
Yes, I have two friends. Uh, we play together as a group, three people, and now all our family near in the same city.
Uh, the same district.
Mm,
Uh,
the same no the same city is uh, different district, but we work the same district, and
uh,
sometimes have lunch we have lunch together, uh, or we go out or we go out with our family.
for dinner. Yeah.
Mm,
And are you still friend? Uh, uh,
people from
is she still friend? No, no, no.
just
And
your
your
friend
friend, from no, are you still friend with
childhood.
people from your childhood?
Yes, I keep keep in touch with my some friend from my childhood. When we my my pri bạn thời tiểu học là cái gì nhỉ? My
Primary school,
primary
school.
primary school.
Yes.
My primary school, and now we also um, uh, live in Hanoi. So
Um,
sometimes and uh, talk or chatting everything
on Facebook.
on Facebook or coffee
uh,
or have coffee or, or coffee at cafeteria.
uh, and maybe my friends from my childhood didn't didn't contact with me a
Didn't
long
contact.
time. Yeah.
Mm,
Only some friends at university, at primary school, primary, no, 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 high school and primary school, and not except secondary school. Uh, I only have some friends and one best friend at university.
oh,
My best friend is study at high school, the same high school,
mm.
my hometown, in my hometown.
But I think you are just about 10 years ago. Just 10 years ago, you and your primary, you and your friend at primary school, you can contact and keep in
Yeah,
talk. in each family important in your country. What does it mean? Câu này là sao em nhỉ? Is family
Dạ,
important in your country?
cái nghĩa là gia đình ở cái quốc gia bạn á, bạn có nghĩ nó quan
Có
trọng
quan
không?
trọng không?
Dạ, quan trọng hay là không?
Ờ,
Tất nhiên, dạ.
yes.
Yes, of course. Family in my country is very important uh, in each people because the family is a place where the people can come back to relax um or or share many things with the member in their family. And if the world has um uh I
Mm.
don't have idea for express the question 11.
I also don't have idea for this question, but from my view, family is very important for each person.
Yeah,
I don't know how how effect in the family in my country, but with each people, each person, family is very important. After the working day, come back home with all the member in the family are very wonderful, very happy.
yeah. And maybe the family, the people put their family ahead of anything else. And
Yeah.
yeah, uh, maybe they would do anything for the family,
Mm,
uh, and build the family to be better in the future.
mm.
Mm,
Almost almost people uh, want to do everything for their family.
yes,
Mm,
and if they have um, difficulties in their life, they can come back home to live. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We
And
finish the
that's it.
main topics.
Yes. Có câu
Now we
11
have
chứ.
been talking about 30 minutes.
Yes.
30 minutes.
And the
I've been
the
talking about
question
30
11, I will search the internet and get information for
minutes.
us for answering this question.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you talking with me today. Mm.
Yeah.
The next we will talk about the topic
Hometown.
two.
Hometown. Yes.
Hometown. Okay, hometown.
Yeah.
Thank
Uh,
you.
thank you
It,
very much.
yeah. Thank you very,
And
very much.
yeah, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.